Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching my preview videos. Do you think that it's possible to use the knife for $8, to seriously use it for bushcrafting and surviving, for hard job like chopping to replace eggs and so on? Let's try to talk about this knife. This is Hultaforce GK or Hultaforce Heavy Duty, and I was so impressed with this knife that I decided to quickly talk about that. See my intro and come back. So there is Hultaforce Heavy Duty or Hultaforce GK. I was surprised because our local dealer is selling these knives for $8. So I was impressed with the technical parameters and with the price together that I decided to test it. And after testing this knife, I'm going to talk about it over here in order to probably show you this knife and maybe help with your first and very good quality knife. The knife is a typical Scandinavian knife. The plastic shield, which is holding the knife inside really perfectly. There is not possible to lose it by the handshaking over here. And you can see also the hole to remove the water. There is a belt clip. It's a typical belt clip. It's a quite same like on the other Scandinavian knives. You can put it on the belt very easily because you will just open it like this. You will put it on your belt and you will lock it, and that's all. The knife itself is also interesting because it's for the first time and for the first your introduction, very massive. The knife is massive, very nice in the hands, very nice grip. It's really grippy. We will talk about it more. And what I was also impressed is the thickness of the you can see of the blade. Technical parameters of this knife. The overall length, including the blade and the handle together, is 225 millimeters. The blade itself is almost 95 millimeters, 94 plus something. And the thickness is impressive. In my case is 3 millimeters. The main difference, if you will compare with the other knives, is the blade. The blade is not stainless steel, this is carbon steel. This is SK5. If you will compare with the Mora, be careful because the steel, carbon steel SK5 is quite similar, but the Mora is importing this Japanese steel to Sweden, and the Hultaforce is making this steel or manufacturing this steel under license in Taiwan, which not means that it's worse. Again, I have to repeat, it not means that there is any complaint about the quality, it not means that it's worse. In fact, it's almost similar. You have to pay in more knives for the importing and manufacturing these knives in Sweden. This steel for the Hultaforce is manufactured under license, as I said, in Taiwan, and the price is dropped and comparison in the price in between the Mora knife and the Ultraforce is 2 times. $8 for the Ultraforce, and for the similar knife from Mora knife is 15 or 16 dollars. So this is the difference for the similar knife in price. What we can see, this knife is really rooked. The handle is really big, and what I really like on this knife is this part. The finger guard is absolutely amazing and absolutely confident. The grip is really safe, and when I've got this knife for the first time into the hand, I was totally confident and I felt totally safety. I really like this very big finger guard over here, because I really worrying about so the sliding to the blade of my fingers in the handshaking. In this case it's not possible almost, because this finger guard is absolutely perfect. So if you will look for the knife, and if you really like this finger guard over here, the massive finger guard over here, this is a good choice. Another important thing is to make a difference or comparison with the other knives. If you will compare the blades, the top of the blades over here, you can see the comparison, for example, with my lovely Fiskars. My lovely Fiskars, which I'm using almost 25 years, is much thinner. The blade is much thinner. It's definitely not as rooked and thick as the Ultraforce. And also you can see, if you will see the both at the same time, okay, like this, you can see that there is a completely different shape of the knives. The Ultraforce is dedicated more for the heavy work. The Fiskars as a fishing knife and the soft wood cutting knife has the top peak much more thinny. If you compare with the Ultraforce, there is a more circular, so it will be perfect for the really rooked. Another big difference between the Ultraforce and, for example, the Moras, but the cheaper Moras has the same, is the manufacturing over there. You can see that the top of the blade is, I don't know if it's visible correctly, it's definitely not scoured or grinded, you know. There is no grinding over there. It's completely missing. We can compare it, for example, with my, as I said, with my lovely K40, and you can see there is a perfectly sharpened, or not sharpened, but I say grinded or scoured over here. So the top of the blade looks much nicer, not on this knife. Another interesting and important thing, and for me it's a most important on any kind of surviving or bushcrafting knives, is the shape of the scale in the end, over here on the back side. Because this grip, or this grip, there is a better C, is most important to have a fixed now the finger over there. If you will use this knife for chopping as an axe, you need to be absolutely confident and feel very safe that you will not sliding the knife, so you will not lose the knife and the knife will not go up from the hands. So this is very important, and there is perfectly designed, as same as I said, the finger guard over here. So finally I have to repeat the massive and, by the way, very wide, very thick handle from the highest quality plastic material is absolutely grippy, and the feeling is for the first time absolutely perfect. This is not test of the quality of the knife, of course, but we can test it if it's sharpened enough or not. No problem, very easy. The overall results: perfectly made, perfectly shaped handles and blade, SK5 carbon steel, highest quality, heavy duty, as its name, heavy rugged, perfectly working, for $8. I have to say, it's really working well and is perfectly suitable even for $8 for surviving and bushcrafting and camping, and even for the very heavy and very strange behavior and work. Thank you very much, and stay tuned. Take care for yourself.